We are live in 3, 2. Welcome to the very 12th episode of Wolf Media.
What's up?
We got my bro, Yvng T Prohpet.
What's up?
Shout out to Dr. Chiefin for supplying the gas too. We got some wedding cake. How was that?
That shit is fire. That shit is fire. I've been good. Been making music, doing my thing.
You a hard worker. You either putting out a video or you dropping a single or something. So what drives you?
Basically, what drives me is my son.
Mm-hmm.
I want to give him a better life than I had. I had a pretty good life, I'm not even gonna lie. I grew up, my parents both did everything in their power to give me everything I wanted. So I want to do that for my son, and I want to give him a life that I never had.
I like that. Who inspires you as an artist?
What do you mean, like who gives me advice or something?
Or like, what made you want to start getting into music? Let's start with that.
Well, I was sitting in the basement with my cousin Gary Lee, and we were just smoking and shit. He was like, "If you want to hit this blunt, you gotta spit some bars." I was like, "Oh man!" So I was trash. I was straight trash. Yeah, I was straight trash. I could only do like 2 bars.
Oh man,
only 2 bars.
So you kind of like just wanted to really dive into it after that.
Yeah. Me and him, we like rapped every day. I would go over to his house every day, and his baby mother would always have a fit because I'm always there. And he's never spent time with her because I'm always there. We just like smoked and rapped and shit. Just chilling.
So who's on your playlist right now? Who are you listening to?
Juice WRLD, always Juice WRLD.
So would you say he kind of inspired some of your art?
Oh yeah, definitely. I started listening to him when he dropped his first album, and that was right after a really bad breakup, and it really helped me get through some of the pain because I already struggled with depression and all of that. So his lyrics just spoke to me. So I basically, for the start of my rap career, I just basically based my flow off of his flow. I just spoke about my feelings inside. I just flowed off of that.
So, were you suffering from, depression? Do you think music is a healing tool?
Oh, definitely. I use music as meditation and motivation.
Mm-hmm. Yes, definitely. I definitely suffer from depression, and I feel like the media kind of glorifies it in a sense, but when you really go through it, it's like it's no on and off switch for that shit. Like you can wake up one day and just be happy and everything's cool, and then another day you wake up, you can be like, I'm just really sick of all this shit.
Yeah.
Like it's really something that you can't control. So I admire you for, speaking up about depression. And music too has, definitely helped me. Who's in your top 5?
Top 5 what?
Artists.
I had to say Juice WRLD, Lil Uzi Vert, Lil Skies. Ian Dior. I fuck with Ian Dior.
That's a good list. Yeah. Now when Juice WRLD and Uzi went hit together, who you got winning that?
Juice WRLD.
You think so?
Yeah.
That would be that's a hard
because Juice WRLD, he's not just a rapper, he's not just a singer. He's a rock star too. He's in so many genres. He's in so many genres.
Speaking of rock star, you be a rock star shit.
Yeah.
a wildest night that you've had? Some rock star shit.
Alright, so me and Royalty Dog, alright, we were chilling, and we wanted to go out to a party. We was drinking, we went out to the bar, and then after the bar, we went out to a party. And this party had to have had like 50 people in this small basement, alright? And then we hear some cops knocking at the door, alright? And then this man's, I don't know this man's, he pulls out this chopper, like AK-47. He's like, I don't give a single fuck. And I was just chilling. I was like, what's this man do to have a gun like that?
Yeah, real shit.
like I know. Like, honestly. But that was like, no, that wasn't too long ago, but it was a little bit ago. Another night, me and Gary, we were like chilling, doing some crazy shit. We just dropped some acid, and the hallucinogenics, they make, I don't even want to speak on that. I don't even want to speak on that.
Oh man, I was gonna ask you, like, what do you prefer, mushrooms or acid?
Acid.
I like mushrooms, man.
I don't know. Ever since my old best friend Bucket, he had a seizure on them.
On mushrooms?
Yeah,
oh,
and I've just been like, I don't know about all that.
See, mushrooms are a bit more natural than acid. Like,
yeah.
And then I can't, 12 hours with no sleep. I was like, I seen this meme, and it was like me calling the acid manager, asking him when the fuck I can go to sleep. The first time, I didn't know that. Nobody told me that you can't sleep on acid. So now we ended up doing 2 tads because we thought the first ones wasn't working. So after my brother left, I'm like, all right, I'm gonna just try and sleep it off. Yo, I closed my eyes, and there's so many just like fucking patterns, and then I don't know, bro. I just was thinking about so much, and I felt restless. And then my brother called me, and he was like, yo, can you sleep? I'm like, fuck no. We were up until 10 o'clock the next morning, and we did that acid at 6 o'clock p.m. the day before. I'm like, yo, this was too much. It was fun. It was really insightful, but I don't know. The second time I did it, it was cool. Maybe I didn't sleep because I didn't want to go to sleep the second time, because I did have a flight to catch. I took acid after my wedding, and I knew if I went to sleep, I was going to be knocked the front out. So I probably, I don't know. That's now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I didn't sleep the second time because I didn't want to.
I don't know. When I was on acid, I thought I was sleeping, but I really wasn't sleeping. I
guess you just can't sleep, man.
Yeah.
Well, so you got a lot of good songs. That song that be like sitting by the beach watching the sunset. What sunset? Paradise. I like that one. I like when. I'm sorry, I don't remember the names. I mix so many songs.
You know,
you got a song called Over, right?
Over, yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah.
What's the video you did?
I did Shooting Stars. Yeah.
Let's go. Let's dig deep into that song.
Alright.
What's the inspiration for the video?
Shooting Stars. Basically, I was struggling with addiction and everything like that, and I wanted to like get out my feelings, and I have depression, so I used to self-harm when I was younger. I just wanted to get out all of those feelings into one song, And that's where Shooting Stars came from. It's all of those feelings that I felt during that time into that song.
That's deep.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Yeah.
How was the video thing? It seemed like you had fun shooting it.
I really did, honestly. That was my second ever music video. I really did have fun with that. My girlfriend actually recorded that video on my iPhone. And I just found out my phone records in 4K with 60 FPS. So I was like, oh shit, I can just record on my phone.
I was going to ask you about the new video you just did for yourself too.
Yeah, and I edited that video myself and everything because I just got this new laptop. I got Adobe Creative Cloud.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I use Final Cut because I'm an Apple guy, but the Adobe is definitely good.
Yeah.
You seem like you are a jack of all trades. So if a label came knocking at your door for $2 million, would you sign?
Depending on what the contract says.
So what would you agree on? What's your ideal music contract?
It all depends on how many projects they want me to drop in a specific amount of time. That depends on the money that they're offering me up front. And it depends on the money that they give me at the end of the contract over the period of time that the contract is valid.
Now that's reasonable. I like that. I think that's the most well put answer I've heard.
Yeah.
I get a lot of good answers, but that's well put. It's not a yes, it's not a no. It's just like if everything right, then yeah. If it's not, then no. I like that.
Yeah.
What label would you sign to?
Internet Money.
Who owns that?
That's Taylor or Tyler or what's his name? It's I can't remember his name. I'm pretty high right now. I follow them. I follow them on Instagram. It's Taz Taylor. Yeah, he works with all those artists like Lil Tecca, Ian Dior. He's worked with Drake.
Tyler.
Yeah. Yeah, that's like a label I'd sign with. But I wouldn't sign with them if they wanted to bench me. Because I don't want to be put on a bench and not have my music pushed. Like I know my worth. I know my worth.
I think a lot of artists do get benched on the labels. You know, if you're not a starting pick, then or at least in the top 3, I wouldn't really sign because they won't put most of the money in whoever bringing them the most money. But I hate that they don't give other artists a chance because I feel like, yeah, you keep pushing somebody that's working. But what if you get a new artist, you know, fresh sound, fresh look, everything. If you put the same amount of money that you put into that big act, then who knows? Then you can have 2-star players.
Anybody can be famous. Anybody can
that's
do
some real shit.
If you just put enough money into it. I mean, that's all it comes down to is how much money you're putting into it.
I don't like that though now because it didn't used to be like that. The entertainment business used to be ran on pure talent, but money just took over. And I feel like that's why artists get discouraged because they'll stop, you know, pursuing music because they like, oh damn, he got all these followers and I've been doing it this long and I ain't really got that. But one thing I tell people is these algorithms on Facebook and Twitter and everything are used against you, not for you. You know, and they had a whole fucking documentary, The Social Dilemma. You see that?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, that's some scary shit.
Yeah, it's just like you have to for Instagram. You have to buy the sponsor. You have to buy for it to be promoted.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you have to buy for all of it. You have to basically buy your followers.
It's like if you are somebody that's paying for a user, then you are a user. You know, or consumer. You either, and that's true. IG either looks at you as a user or consumer. If you want to be a user, you're gonna have to optimize your profile for user use, so you won't see a bunch of ads with other music. You know, you gotta. It's a lot of shit, and I don't know, bro. It's just, the game is also smoke and mirrors too. Once I learned how people be manipulating numbers and shit, so it's like fuck. But the Instagram promo is definitely hands down one of the best, and
oh yeah,
you'll at least know, okay, it's real people actually liking my shit or actually watching. Cause I've done it, and I had people message me like, "Yo, that shit good."
Real shit, real shit.
So, who's your favorite artist coming out of Baltimore? You listen to any Baltimore artists?
Yeah, I mean, I do. I listen to my friends. I listen to my friends. Like I listen to Vinny. He's one of my mans I just met. I listen to Gary's music. Sometimes I ain't gonna lie. He's gotta ask me a few times. No offense to you, Gary. But he does the same stuff. But it's cool.
If you could have a tour in 5 cities, where would you tour at?
5 cities. LA. Anywhere, honestly.
Who would you bring on tour with you? It's like a headliner, and they can be either in the industry or they don't have to be mainstream. They could be like, who was like, semi-famous.
Who would I go on tour with? You're saying? Probably. I want to go on tour with like Yvng or something like that.
I don't know why people don't like him.
I don't know.
I don't know. Every time I mention him, a lot of people be like, "Oh, ew."
It's not the flow down here. It's not the flow over here.
I guess you're right. You're right.
Everybody like that drill trap shit. Everybody like that. I'm a sad boy.
That's true. So you going on a road in your backpack. You need your essentials. What you packing?
I'm packing a charger for my phone. My binder. That's where I write all my music when I'm at home. I write on my phone too. Some food. I love eating food. I'm so fat. I eat so much food. A blanket.
Okay.
That's it.
What's your favorite food?
My favorite lobster.
Lobster?
Yeah.
I've never heard nobody say lobster is their favorite food. How is it?
It's good.
I never had it before.
Good. It's like it tastes like a more rubbery crab, but not as rubbery as a squid.
That's interesting. I think I might want.
Yeah.
Because I do plant-based right now. But I don't. I need B12. We all need B12. And I'm young. I still want to have fun. Plant-based is boring, bro.
I see your Instagram stories. You making that vegan dinners and everything.
Yeah, like the other night I made plant-based meatball subs, but I mean, the sauce and everything was good, but the plant-based meatballs kind of tasted like breath. Like, it'd be cool, bro.
Yeah.
And then, like, I threw them up, though. So it's like, I don't know if it disagree, but I definitely feel a lot better. I feel a lot better than when I was eating meat. But I might, eat fish every here. Like, I made some jerk salmon last night. And, yeah, I like cooking. So,
yeah.
I would that's one of my goals, to probably get a food truck one day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because I know how to cook a lot of shit. Like, I made fucking wings, everything, Like, I know how to chef up.
Hell yeah.
I don't know where it came from, but, like, I just get drunk as shit and I like cooking. And I don't burn nothing either. But, yeah. So, what's your favorite restaurant to go to here?
A restaurant? I don't know. I like cheeseburgers. I like burgers a lot.
I was a burger guy. I definitely would prefer a burger over a steak.
Yeah, most definitely. Most definitely.
Describe your ideal Valentine's Day date.
With the person I love.
Mm-hmm.
With that's all it is. With the person.
I mean, like, well, like,
it don't even matter.
Just doing anything.
Yeah, yeah, it don't even matter.
I get that.
Matter.
You in the movies?
Yeah.
What's your favorite movie?
What's my Kick, Cannabis, and Blow?
Blow is definitely up there.
Yeah.
That's about Boss and George, right?
Yeah.
That was definitely good. So you like kind of like gangster movies, or?
I mean, I like the movies that have a long story, action, and like kind of like I like those drug trafficking movies.
Yeah, you seen Irishman?
Yeah, I have.
That's definitely good.
I have.
American Gangster.
Yeah.
Oh man,
yeah.
Gotti. Gotti's good. You gotta watch the old one though. It's on YouTube. I think it came out 1994. It's about the Sicilian mob.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I like the drug trafficking movie.
Oh yeah.
I definitely I would be a drug dealer if I could.
Yeah.
If I could live with no rules, bro, I would do it.
Oh hell yeah.
Yeah, it seems fun, and they play the shit out in roles.
I like the Boondock Saints too.
1 or 2?
1.
I think 1 was better than the second one. The second one to me was just drawn out.
Isn't there a third one also?
Is it?
I think so. I think so.
I don't know. Let me see.
I think there's a third one. They got this.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got this other guy. And he was kind of like gay or something. I don't know.
I didn't even. Guess that's something I gotta watch. I'm not really. You watch like scary movies or anything?
Yeah.
Nah, I ain't into like that. They are. I seen one on Netflix the other day. What was it called? I can't remember, but it wasn't scary at all. It was about like these 2 guys doing an autopsy, and like she was a witch, and they thought that she was there, but every time like they cut into her, like something would happen and shit. And it was weird. It was my girl. She was scared, but I'm like, I've seen some scary shit. It's suspenseful. It's like I knew it was going to happen. What's your favorite holiday?
My favorite holiday had to be like Halloween or Christmas. Honestly.
Halloween night. What's your ideal day to spend it?
With my son.
Trick or treating or haunted house?
Trick or treating and a haunted house.
In a haunted house. Okay. Okay. Candy corn.
No.
Or jelly beans.
No candy corn. I hate it.
I fucking hate candy corn.
I hate it.
Like, alright. Laffy Taffies versus Starburst.
Oh man. If it's the pink Starburst, then Starburst. But if it's the banana Laffy Taffy, the banana Laffy Taffy.
What's your favorite hot snacks?
Hot snacks.
Yeah, like your go-to munchy snacks.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Cinnamon
Toast Crunch.
Cereal is slept on when you high, bro. I've demolished like 2 or 3 bowls of cereal when I was fried. Like, and it was like a Fruit Loops. I don't like Fruit Loops now, though. I don't have no taste to them. I think they getting better with the cereals, though. They got more cereals.
I know.
Than when we was younger. What's your favorite one? Cinnamon
Toast Crunch.
Top 5 cereals. Though.
Cinnamon Toast Crunch, Fruity Pebbles. What's that? Those little chocolate and peanut butter balls. You know what I'm talking about?
Reese's Puffs.
Yeah, I love those.
They cool.
Yeah. I have to go with what's the Special K? Special K.
You like Special K?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, man.
Let me see. I do.
I gotta go with Apple Jacks, Fruity Pebbles. Oddly enough, I like Pops.
Pops?
Yeah.
I don't like Pops.
I like Pops. Damn. What's another good one I had?
Cookie Crisp good too.
The old Cookie Crisp was good. I don't know what the hell they did to it, but it tastes so fake. I used to like, what's that? Frosted Flakes.
Frosted Flakes are good.
With some bananas in it. Right?
Yeah, and a little bit of sugar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I got Captain Crunch. I don't know how the fuck I could. That's hands down my favorite. I don't give a fuck how bad and fuck up the roof of my mouth. I'm always gonna go for. I think that's what I ate when I was high, like some Captain Crunch.
Yeah, Captain Crunch good.
Regretted it afterwards. My mouth was sore as a motherfucker.
What's the one cereal with the marshmallows in it? That's
Lucky
good.
Charms.
Lucky Charms is good. I don't like the Lucky. I like the little Charms.
Yeah.
The marshmallows.
So describe your writing process.
My writing process?
Mm-hmm.
Basically, I turn on the beat and I'm just humming at that point, trying to hear the words in the beat, because the beat says words. It like has the words in it. So I'm listening and I'm humming to get the flow, and it just comes to me. I write it down, and I work on the hook first, and I work on the verse.
Okay.
So,
do you feel like you have that $1 million song that could take you to the top?
Yeah, I feel like every time I record, I feel like that's the song. That's the song. I'm my biggest fan.
I like that. So, I feel like you definitely have what it takes to be a mainstream artist. You are really talented. But what's one thing you feel like you are hard on about yourself as an artist, and that can get in your way?
Probably, I'm really hard on myself, honestly. Like when I'm writing, sometimes I throw it out because I know I can do better. That one time in the studio, when you were working with Prpheet, I was like, look, I know I can do better. Let's just take it on another day. So like that's something I'm really hard on myself about, my sound.
I can understand that. I got a lot of throwaways that I have not put out. My brothers didn't feel like I don't put my music out, but I'm like, I do. Y'all don't pay attention to what I put out.
Yeah.
I record a lot, but I put out probably a good 10% of what I record. And it's only because, one, I feel like, why even drop it right now if I don't have a crowd? And two, I want to go back to them because I feel like I could do better.
Well, I mean, you shouldn't put out too many songs all at once or in the same month, and songs can get lost. Your whole normal self is completely gone, and you have to be your artist. You have to become a brand. You have to become, like me, I would have to become Yvng T Prohpet and Topher, Chris. That's gonna be nothing.
Right.
That would be nothing. So
it kind of sucks though, because that happened to G-Eazy. Like, I was listening to him before he got signed. Then when he made it big, like, all of his music was gone. All of it. And he later said, yeah, his label made him take everything down. He had to delete everything and start fresh. And that's one thing that I think about too, because I write a lot. And I'm like, you know, why even waste it? You know, because the songs that I feel like had potential, I'll put them out, but I'll put them on YouTube to make sure. Because what that does is that registers your sound. And that'll let you know if somebody else used the beat in any commercial way. Like, as long as you published it first on YouTube, you got technically, is it mechanical rights? It's some type of rights, but you have ownership to it when it's on YouTube. Technically, you're on a producer. Depends on how you work, but whatever. But you know, you're right. Songs get lost in the sauce. I've trial and error. I've been through that shit. It was one time I was putting out like probably two albums every year. Then I drop hella singles. Then I try to put a video out. Then I still, like, the end of the year, I need to put a project out. And then I would look at my numbers, and then it would be like they wouldn't all be matching up. And it's like that maybe because people got tired or they got bored with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I even got a song like that on YouTube. I had dropped 3 songs in like a span of a couple days. One song got like 200 views. The second song got like 175. And the third song only got like 10. And I'm like, damn, maybe I shouldn't have uploaded that much. So, what's a piece of advice that you would give other artists?
A piece of advice? Just do it. Just do what makes you happy. Nike. Yeah, just do what makes you happy and don't listen to what anybody else has to say. Honestly.
Nah, that's facts. I feel like you are definitely living proof of that. You just be having fun living life, bro. I follow you on all your social medias. You're a pretty positive guy. And it was definitely an honor having you on the show. You got anything you working on, or you want to give us a sneak peek about? I got a couple of things coming up with this. Like, I'm kind of working with like a few people. We gotta call it Wrld. Okay. I put that in all my song covers. Wrld mean it's like a manifestation. It's an angel. I didn't even realize that. Yeah, it's manifesting your success and all your dreams. But I'm working with like a few people. They seem kind of driven, but I'm kind of like watching them a little bit. But it's Wrld. So shout out to Wrld. That's interesting. Yeah. I can't wait to hear it. Yeah. Around what time is it dropping? I don't know, honestly. I don't know. It's just a thought, honestly. But I'm gonna be working on dropping an album soon, like within the next 2 months. Okay. 3 months. Is there anybody you want to give a special shout out to, or any people? Shout out to my mom. She's like not doing too good. Shout out to everybody that supports me.
Shout out to everybody that doesn't support me. Shout out to everybody in this world. Shout out to everybody.
I love the positivity, bro.
Yeah.
Well, you know, we gonna get to work. We had to bang this out because I definitely wanted to talk to you and have you come on and promote your art because I fuck with you heavy, bro. You're real talented. It's an honor working with you.
Thank
I
you.
tell everybody on my Planet Conscious channel, make sure you guys eat right, meditate, take care of each other because at the end of the day, we all we got.
Yeah.